Hello everybody. I'm making this video because I want to teach you how to make a kingfish rig, or rather a kingfish release clip. Now when you're fishing for kingfish off a pier, you typically are running a dolly rig, so you have one line, or an anchor rod and a fighting rod. And your anchor rod has a spider weight on it, you fling it out, it gets stuck on the bottom, and then you send your bait on your fighting rod down the line and it swims near the surface. Now, when the mackerel strikes, you want to be able to release the fighting line from the anchor line. So you use a release clip. And you can make a release rig with rubber bands or clothespin, but I'm going to teach you how to make a really simple, really cheap release clip. All you need is some wire. I am using 12 gauge steel wire here, but feel free to use, I would say don't go any higher than 14 gauge, and don't go any lower than 10 gauge. Within that region, you're probably going to find a wire that's perfect for what you need. Now to start off, cut about a foot-long section off the wire. Then what you're going to do is you're going to take a bead and or two beads rather. 1, 2. And you're going to slide them onto the wire like so. It might be a little finicky to get on there, but you'll eventually get it on there. 1, and is this the correct size bead? No, it is not. Okay, one important thing, make sure the wire is thin enough for your beads, because that can cause some issues. Yeah, let's just try pompano float. That works too. So once you get your two beads, or in this case bead and float on there, take a weight of your choice. I have a 2-ounce sinker here and a 1/4 ounce sinker, or 3/4 ounce sinker. I'm going to be using the 3/4 ounce, but feel free to use whatever size you feel necessary for the baits you're using. And you're just going to slide that on there too. On bended wire, it can be a little harder, so feel free to use your pliers to grip the wire and twist it, kind of, and that'll help get it on there. And then once it's on, you want something like that. Now take another bead and another bead and stack them on top. This just helps you, like the bright colors will help you see where your clip is and where your bait is in the water column. So now you have something that looks like this. Now what you're gonna do is now there is two options here. You can put a like a clip here so that you can quickly clip it on, or you could mount this to your anchor line. That can be a bit annoying. Or what I do is essentially make a split ring type shape by spiraling it twice. And squish them together. Now this way, you can connect it to your line like this. Like this. Now it's connected, and now it's sitting on your anchor rod, and it's not going to come off because your anchor rod's already casted. Let's just get this off. But it's easy enough to take off if you need to. And now for the other end, you're going to kind of straighten it out a little bit and put a bend in it. And then you're going to bend this back over, like so. Squish it together. And hold it at the bend with the pliers, and bend the other way too. now you have something like this, and simply go like that. Then for the final step, you bend it here, kind of like that, and you've got yourself a little release pin. Now you can make this longer, you can add more teeth, that'll make it more secure, but now you clip your line onto this. You make sure it's tight by simply pushing it back. Then, when a kingfish takes your bait, let's straighten this out. When a kingfish takes your bait, your line is held here, your anchor line that is, with the bait on the end, and then it'll release. Hold it. Then it'll release with enough tension. Now, if you're finding that the kingfish are biting you off, you can simply adjust the tension by opening the gap slowly. And even if you really wanted to, if they're taking, or if your bait's just coming off too easily, something like that, so that you have your line on there. That way when the kingfish takes it, it'll clip off with a little bit more resistance. So anyway, that's it for today's video. See ya!